All right, we have Coach Mike White along with student athlete Viviana Martinez. Coach, don't mind just opening with a general statement. We'll go from there.
Yeah, sure. Obviously, a nice crowd out there tonight. A good day to play softball. Two good teams going at it. We got behind early, and Maxwell was pitching very, very well. But I was proud of the way we fought back at the end. It made him sweat a little bit, I think. We had some opportunities, but we made a couple of mistakes early on and with the pitching, and they capitalized like good teams do. So, looking forward to a really good series continuing on with Saturday and Sunday. They're an excellent team. They're very tough, and they always bring it. So, we got to be prepared to take it on right from the get-go and not wait like we did. We got to be a little more aggressive, I think, early on.
We have a question, Mike. So whenever you get it, name, affiliation, and we'll go from there. So, first question.
Hey, Coach, Cliff Thornton, Fox 7 Sports here in Austin.
Yeah.
Just your thoughts on you had mentioned the way this team battled back. When it took you 5 or 6 innings to get your first hit, and then we look up at the very end and you have the time run at the plate. Just your thoughts on what that can do for momentum as it can. Do you think that it can carry over for the rest of the series whenever a team battles back and it's a little momentum there at the end?
Well, I'd like to. This game is about momentum. It's about momentum. Whenever you give up some runs, you got to score straight away, come back at them, and if you get some runs, you got to hold them. That's all it's all about. So I am pleased that we do have some momentum right now, but we got to capitalize on it. And they're a good team, and they're going to have something to say about it. But we've got to be ready to come out and do that, and we've got to be, a little more aggressive. I think a little bit early on, and go after the pitches that are there. But to your point, we do need to capitalize off that momentum we've created right now.
Next question.
Mike Ryan April from the Oklahoma, and wanted to ask you about Kelly Maxwell. What stood out to you about her in those first 6 innings, especially, and then what were y'all able to do in the 7th, or what changed there?
Just a mix of her pitches. She's got several different types of pitches she throws up there and moves the ball around really well, commands it. I think that we had 3 opportunities with 3-2 counts, and I think we struck out on all of them. So, she was great at wiggling out of those. Could have been different things, and was really stingy about giving up hits, So we were able to make some adjustments late into the game, but she's no different than most was last year. She's very tough, and so there's a reason why Oklahoma picked her up.
Next.
Hey Coach,
Hi.
I'm Riley Tar from Daily Texan. My question just had to do with more of how you're adjusting to the wind, because you're blowing pretty heavily in the beginning, and if you had to make any adjustments to that in the outfield.
Oh, adjusting to the wind? Yeah, it's been different, especially with the grad housing out there. It's played differently this year than it has in past. Normally that blows out, but you can feel it like when I'm standing on third base, coaching box there. It's coming from behind me, which is weird because it's actually blowing out. So it's kind of like swirling and coming through. So it does play with the ball just a little bit, and I think they may have something to do with it, with one of those pop-ups. It's a little more difficult tonight than normal, but something that is difficult to get a hold of.
Hey, Viviana, Cliff Thornton, Fox 7 here in Austin. Kind of what I'd asked Coach a minute ago. Just similar question. Just tell me a little bit about how much of a boost in morale and confidence it gives you guys to look for much of the game like you were, at least outside looking in, that you guys were kind of out of it, and then you look up at the end, you guys have the tying run on base. Just where you're able to battle that.
Yeah, from the beginning we didn't really have like that energy or the momentum, but towards the end I think just being aggressive has allowed us to gain that. So just carrying that on to tomorrow, and like he said, capitalizing on that and making the adjustments early and being aggressively patient is like what he said before. So just getting our pitches and not swinging at the rise ball or just anything that's not our pitch.
Any other questions? No? Another one in the back.
Coach, I just wanted to ask you just your thoughts on what this series means, aside from 2 teams at the top of the standings in the Big 12. Just just whenever you go out there and you have a crowded atmosphere like this, not only Texas OU, but it's number 4 against number 1 and 2 or 3 time defending national champ. What is that? Just how much does that stuff add to this rivalry whenever both teams are at the top?
Yeah, I think it's very exciting to see the standard of the Big 12 this year. I think obviously Oklahoma State was very tough for us, and Kansas has had their moments, and several other teams. But playing OU is it's right now you're playing a team that's going to probably has a chance to win 4 national championships in a row, and they're an experienced team. And so just having that ability to play them and learn from them. That's the biggest thing for us is learning off what they do, because obviously they're doing a lot of things right, and they have done for a number of years, and they just continue to get stronger, it seems like. So we're excited to play them, and I think that's how we have to look at it. We're not losing at all, we're learning, and I think that's what we have to look at right now is like, what are they doing that we need to do as ourselves? I thought they were just way more aggressive early in learning the game than we were, and so that's something we got to learn off them.
Maybe do you feel like this is good prep for the postseason, especially the College World Series, if you're able to get there playing against teams like that in that atmosphere?
Oh, for sure. Winning or losing, we're always learning something from it and taking away and what we could work on and all of that.
Any other questions? Perfect. Appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.